What is up, everybody? You already know what it is. I got a new SH MonsterArts toy, and this time we got my boy Anguirus. And honestly, he looks so dope. If you don't know Anguirus was Godzilla's first enemy that he fought in the 1955 movie called Godzilla Raids Again. But then over the years, he became Godzilla's best friend. He's basically Robin to Godzilla. Anguirus is Godzilla's sidekick. He's a good ally to him. But the company sometimes like to abuse him, so we should call Peter. No, I'm playing, but usually the studio, they either kill him off or they make him bogus. Honestly, the box is amazing. It shows what it is. It has Anguirus in the front with a flame in the back. It looks pretty cool with the orange name on it. And of course, this is the 1972 one. It's based on the movie called Godzilla vs. Gigan. And of course, you probably see my Gigan in the collection when I show it off in other videos. But yeah, the front is pretty dope. I like how Anguirus looks. I love the fire. I love the orange. It looks pretty cool. The side, the left side, it just says Anguirus. This is 1972 by SH MonsterArts. And then the back, it shows Anguirus on the other poses he could do. Like the one he's all the way in all fours with his tail up. It looks like he's about to attack. And then he has other poses, which is reference to the movie, which he basically jumps backwards to King Ghidorah's chest. And then when Godzilla and Anguirus talk, you probably know what I'm talking about, but then it shows other pictures of Godzilla and Anguirus together. And then it shows Godzilla and Anguirus versus Gigan, which is pretty cool. And SH just announced that they're doing the 1972 King Ghidorah, which is pretty cool, honestly. And then on the right side, it just shows a picture of Anguirus in black and white and his name in Japanese. Other than that, let's go ahead and open it up. Can't wait. Anguirus is so underrated and underappreciated. Alright guys, this is how he looks when he's standing up. Looks pretty cool, honestly. It's kind of weird. You can move his back, like his spikes. That feels like it's about to break, but it's not. But it's pretty cool though. Yeah, you can have him standing up. Let's look at that. Damn. I'm surprised not that spiky, because usually they're spiky, but well, his tail is spiky. Like, you gotta be careful with that. His back is not spiky, so it's fine. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Like his eyes are glossy. Even his like mouth is pretty cool. I honestly rather have him on all fours, like he always is in the movies. And of course, SH is movable, so it's pretty cool, honestly. And of course, you can open his mouth. This is pretty cool. It's different. Like I said, honestly, he's underrated and underappreciated. But if you love Anguirus or wants to have all the allies of Godzilla, he is worth it. He's very detailed. I'm probably going to show you how he looks close up, but his face is nicely sculpted. His horns and his nose, his horns and his head. The way his spikes looks in his back, that looks cool. The whole shell, that part looks awesome. Even the color on his skin is cool, with the spikes on his arms and his legs. It's pretty nice. Even the tail is super cool. And of course, the tip of his tail has a spike on it. It looks pretty cool. And the fact that it's more like like this is way different, because usually all of them are standing up. So it's cool to have someone different like this. And like I said, the tail is very spiky, so if you're like me that's poking it right now, it really hurts. But I'm also trying to test it. There's nothing sharp like the -1. I swear to god, the -1 is super sharp. But anyways, this is pretty cool. I like it a lot. Like I said, you could have him on all fours, or you could have him standing up. That's fine too. Sometimes he does stand up in the movies, like this. But honestly, depends on how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You could pose him any way you want. That's the cool thing about SH, is that everything's very movable. But I would rather have him in all fours, so I'd rather have him like this. So yeah, you could. I didn't know you could move his foot like that. That's crazy. SH is so cool for that. But I don't know if you guys could see. But you can move his foot up like that. That's so cool. And you can move his head more forward up, like I just did right now. This toy is way movable, more than the others. You can move his head all the way up. You can put his foot back like that. Yeah, this toy is really cool. So if you're a Godzilla fan, I suggest getting it. It's really worth it if you have a lot of SH. And he's an underrated character, so I think it's worth it. So of course, Anguirus was 140. I found him Nakama Toys. They posted him, and this time I didn't run out my job to get him. I took my time, and luckily they had him, and he was the last one. So yeah, he was 140 with taxes, probably more. I forgot already, but to be honest, that's pretty much how SH charges their toys. So I'm not really complaining. If it was more than 140, then maybe we gotta talk, but I feel like it's a decent price for an underrated character like this. So Anguirus SH, to be honest, if I had to rate this toy, it would be 9 out of 10. He's very spot on, especially if you're gonna just display him. He's a 9 out of 10. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll give him 9 out of 10. He's really dope. So honestly, yeah, this toy is awesome. It's really cool. Like I said, they're doing the 1972 King Ghidorah or the 1964 King Ghidorah, and he's really cool because that's the OG design. But if they're doing that, I think it'd be pretty cool if they continue with the movies and do Megalon next. I think Megalon would be really cool in SH. Like I said, the X Plus one is pretty dope because it's huge. But if they do SH Megalon, that'd be awesome. And it'd be cool to do the Mechagodzilla 1 Titanosaurus. Villain wise, I think it'd be cool if they did Megalon, like I said, Mechagodzilla 1 with his head rip off, that little like robot face. Titanosaurus. It'd be cool if they did the original King Kong. But I think they need license for that probably. I don't know, but yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys where I'm about to put them. So let's go. Alright y'all, so this is where I'm put Anguirus. I'm put my bro right here. Alright, so I'm gonna put Anguirus right next to Gigan, which if you're a fan, you know what happened. No, I'm playing, but I think Anguirus looks pretty dope here. I'm moving back like that. Damn. I had to move Jet Jaguar in the back. And honestly, this setup looks so dope. I got Gamera, Rodan, and Anguirus, and of course Godzilla. And then I got Gigan and King Ghidorah. So this is cool. And yeah, this is where I'm putting Anguirus. I hope they do Varan, Baragon, King Caesar. I think they'll all be really dope in this setup. Even the OG Magira will be really cool. But yeah guys, this is where I'm putting them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you think of it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.